God is the light in which I see. So this is a pretty interesting idea, especially as we've discussed a little bit about light before and how there's different variations of what we can be referring to. A lot of people take this course in a psychological fashion, mostly because of the original publisher, but in that sense, that light being a sense of understanding, which is completely applicable and completely agree. But it is essentially every variation in which you can reference to as light. So we don't want to isolate it to one specific thing. Essentially what it is the fact that you believe in existence, or you know or register that there is existence, is because you actually have life of God within you. So this is not about your specific space, entity, existence as a body. The whole fact you believe you're anything is because you have that life and light of God within you. And so we want to actually recognize, as we're taking this practice and going within, this is one example of why these courses, this course is really about meditation and going down deep within ourselves, in the same way of discovering God in a few lessons ago, but about recognizing what light is. Yes, you're leaving darkness, or not understanding, or in separation and pain and suffering, and all these different variations of what darkness could be referring to. Then you're going to light and understanding and realization, enlightenment, awakening, discovery, realization, visions, all these different variations in which you can refer to it. That you are going to that which is your gift in God. So it is, again, the most natural thing for you to do. Now, I wanted to mention this before, but about this is that the world actually takes effort. You take effort to exist every day, to live every day. You have to work in whatever fashion. You have to eat in whatever way. You have to get out of bed. You have to move around. Even if you don't move around, it hurts, and you have to, right? And you have to drink and all this stuff. You have to interact with people, and it really is, no matter what, taking effort. Now, when I was doing this, and if you're doing it right, you get this sense of relaxation, and it is, in a way, doing exactly the opposite of what the ego, personality, wants you to do to stay alive. It thinks it's going to its demise. It thinks it's going to end. It thinks it's losing its mind. It thinks it's going to die. So all of these things are applicable in recognizing if you go in the right direction. Does that make sense? Essentially, you are going to relax so hard and without effort that you almost feel like you're going to die. I know. It believes that it's going to hell. Believes you're going to die, cease to exist. None of this is true. You will not die. But the ego will be telling you that you are going to die because it doesn't know what's over there. It doesn't know what is in that space, in that complete relaxation. It has no idea. It literally is a device to stay in this world, to keep you in this food. Is this edible or not edible? Is this good for you, not good for you? Is this going to be painful, or is this going to be pleasant? Is it going to be right? Is it going to be wrong? Is it going to... And it's literally just all this thought system, literally fight, flights, keep me alive. Am I going to survive? Can I get more money? Can I do this? Is this going to be better for me? And it literally is just going to kill itself and its own insanity. So it has no idea what is outside of this world. It has no idea what this, say, God is the light in which I see. Now, in the previous lesson, I referred to, and hopefully that was yesterday for you if you're doing these properly, that in this sense of what God and the Son of God is the first dimension, a line between 2 points, very briefly. And then those reflect into light and sound. Now, the representation of light and sound is quite literally, if you see God and the Son of God, and then they reflect to light and sound. So in that way, you can see God is light and the Son of God is sound. Now, this is illumination of energy. Illumination, where all particles have residence of radiation of energy and light, okay? And it has an existence, it has a presence. So, and then the movement or thought and existence of, say, even the Son of God is the movement of it. And these combine into what is the holy spiritual universe. That makes this world happen. That what is what this is. So it is, in this way, the light in which you think you are seeing with your physical eyes. It is, even though this is not entirely what this is referring to, but it is all aspects and all variations of light. This isn't actually light when you're seeing people and places and things, and even the sun. This isn't actually what light is. Like, there is a light that is in and throughout everything. And if you're into the perception of the spiritual universe, you literally see the transparency of bodies, and you see energy all around, and you quite literally recognize that everything is illuminated. Everything is glowing from within. So even as your energetic body is this light from within, right? In the same way is this referring to this consciousness of Christ is what this represents, that the light is from within. It is within you. And that all that you see is a common word used in A Course in Miracles, is projected outward. So in this way, you can see it as like a movie screen. Everything is a movie screen. It's just a screen, empty, blank, nothing. And yet you project light from within and make it seem as if this existence is happening. Okay? You make it seem what you're thinking, what is going through this, in your mind, in various depths of your mind. But the film of the movie, and then the film of the movie is showing you these frames going in front of your face, and currently it looks like Devin. Welcome. So there is a lot of complexity that goes to understanding the totality of the universe. But some would tell you that this is a sign of ego. But no, in this realm of knowledge of the totality of God, you can actually understand, comprehend, and express and talk about every last little detail of all of it. So I get pretty worked up. But I thoroughly love and expressing all of this, and I really hope that you're finding recognition of what this is, and I am bringing a little bit of clarity. Remember, again, of course, this course is all about discovering this for yourself, so please keep applying, especially lessons like this, to your life and training your mind. Remember, it's exciting because it points out you're not wholly untrained. You are no longer, definitely by this point, wholly untrained. That's great. That means we've got a little training going on. That's perfect. Beautiful. Thank you.